The mayor gets elected, and generally, if there is a majority party, therefore, if it's not a coalition, and any one of the parties have a majority of councillors elected to that particular council, they will then nominate their candidate for mayor. The other parties have the right to nominate their candidates for mayor. A meeting is then called very soon after the election. The first office to be elected is actually the speaker, because the speaker then deals with the other elections to elect the mayor, to elect the deputy mayor, to elect the chairs of committees, because they also get more remuneration, more money than ordinary councils. So speaker is elected, then the elections start for the mayor, and the mayor is elected in a democratic way. Parties nominate their candidates. The councillors of those parties, generally in terms of their caucus, are then they have to comply with their caucus decisions. They vote for their party's candidate, and the candidate with the most votes get elected to be mayor. And then the same holds for deputy mayor, for chairs of committees, for exco members, if there's an exco system, or mayoral committee, if there's a MACO system. So they get democratically elected. The municipal managers are supposed to be professional municipal managers. They are not supposed to be politicians, although they are definitely influenced by politics, and sometimes they act like they are politicians, which is, in terms of the Municipal Systems Act, the wrong approach, but it happens because they also have to cover for their own positions and serve the councillors. So municipal officials include the municipal mayor, the municipal manager, who is actually the chief executive officer of the municipality. And of course, if municipalities have these people and there's a scarcity of these people, there can be a municipal engineer, a municipal financial manager, there can be a municipal human resource manager. A large municipality, a metropolitan municipality, these municipalities have literally thousands of workers. The municipal manager being the chief executive officer, and then they have people who do the work, which we should be very grateful for. And so those people who come to collect your refuse, they are servants of the public. They don't get paid the salaries of the municipal manager, but they are also public servants, local government servants. And in some councils, the big metropolitan councils, you may have 20, 30,000 officials serving to deliver the services under the mandate of us as the people who elected the councillors, and the councillors then, who in actual fact, they make the policies, pass the budgets, and have the first level of oversight of service delivery. So to conclude, the mayor is an elected representative of a political party or a political grouping, serves a 4-year term after the elections, and if her party does not get re-elected in the next elections, she will be not elected as mayor again. The municipal manager is an appointed official, and in terms of our legislation, currently still appointed for a term, which is also therefore not a permanent appointment. The first couple of layers of municipal officials are also not appointed permanently. They work on a contract basis. The people who work in the lower down positions are mostly permanently appointed. But the senior officials of municipalities are working on a contract basis. That also creates some challenges, in the sense that it means that if they want to retain their positions subsequent to an election, they must serve, of course, us, the public, but they must also serve the current council. And if they are seen by that council to be politically oppositional to their ideas, then probabilities are that after the next election, that municipal manager or that municipal financial manager or that municipal personnel officer will not be reappointed. So that also creates a set of incentives to keep in with the political party, and in that way political influence is affected, and that is often also what explains the collusion when there's corruption between the mayor or the councillors and the officials, mostly via the municipal manager. It also means, Isaac, that if you've got a professional, ethical, moral, and a municipal manager with integrity, which is not afraid that he or she might lose their jobs after the next election, they have many, many powers to stop corruption. However, they are corrupted by the fact that they have to be reappointed, and therefore they have to be in, they must retain the favor of the political party in power, because if they get re-elected and they do not approve of the municipal manager for the next term, then they will get another municipal manager, and the municipal manager will lose her post.
Let's just go back to the mayor quickly. In that time where the speaker is in charge of the council, to say, to put it like that, who is the mayor up until the point that a new mayor is elected after an election that awaits us?
Technically, what happens is when the elections are declared, a term is set for the current set of councillors. And at the end of that term, their positions are not current and official anymore. So when the new elections have taken place, or when the elections have taken place, then of course those councillors are declared to be elected after the Independent Electoral Commission has certified the election as free and fair. Then there is in the acts, in the Structures Act and the Systems Acts, the laws that govern municipalities, there are procedures. So on a particular day, the then municipal manager, and there's often a situation where there's an overlap, the then municipal manager, who is still in the office of the municipal manager, will then call a meeting in terms of the law. And at that meeting, the municipal manager will start the process and will actually deal with the election of the speaker. So the official is then in charge, the municipal manager. Once the speaker is elected, then the speaker takes the responsibility for the further elections. But up to and until the speaker is elected, that transition, that overlap is important, because in terms of the law, which is captured in the Municipal Structures and the Municipal Systems Act, remember the municipal manager and his professional staff were not, their positions were not ended at the time of the election, and they are not re-elected. So there are often, therefore, there is a situation where the municipal manager, his term extends beyond the term of the elected officials in order to make this transition a smooth transition. But it also doesn't extend for another 5 years or permanently. After the council is now in place, elected, the speaker was elected, and the mayor, deputy mayor, and committee chairs are elected, then there is often maybe a year or 2 years maximum left for the municipal manager. And he has to then be reappointed for another term, which expands to a short period beyond the term of the council to retain the continuity in the system.